President Donald Trump welcomed Lionel Messi and the players of Inter Miami to the White House to celebrate the club's 2025 MLS Cup victory, the first championship in the team's history. Messi walked into the East Room with Trump and Inter Miami co-owner Jorge Mas. Messi attended the event with his teammates. The Argentine star has won 2 MLS MVP awards, 8 Ballon d'Or titles, and a FIFA World Cup. The visit followed a long-standing American tradition, in which championship teams travel to Washington to be recognized by the president to mark their victory. Inter Miami arrived in Washington, D.C. on Thursday morning. The trip came 2 days before the team's scheduled match against D.C. United in Baltimore on Saturday, March 7th. Earlier in the week, Inter Miami midfielder Telesco Segovia explained why the team planned to attend the event. "We are going because we are champions from last season," Segovia said. "I don't get involved with politics, but I know it's an important occasion." After introducing the club, Trump shook Messi's hand. "It's my privilege to say what no other president has ever said before. Welcome Lionel Messi to the White House," Trump said. Trump also mentioned that his son Barron is a big fan of both Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi smiled while listening to the remarks.
Let's get to the reason that we're here, and it's a beautiful reason because we're honoring truly talented people. Today we're thrilled to host the 2025 MLS Cup champions, Inter Miami. Great job. And it's my distinct privilege to say what no American president has ever had the chance to say before. Welcome to the White House, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi is, my son said, "Dad, you know who's going to be there today?" And I said, "No, I got a lot of things going on." He said, "Messi." I said, "Really?" He's a big fan. He's a big fan of yours. He thinks you're just a great person, and I think you got to meet a little while. So he's a big soccer fan, but he's a tremendous fan of yours, and a gentleman named Ronaldo. We have Cristiano is great. You're great. Boy, some big champions, some great athletes in that sport, and people that really love what they're doing, and they're doing it well. And it's an honor for us and everybody at the White House to be honoring you today.
At the start of the ceremony, Trump spoke about international issues before returning to the celebration.
And before we begin, I think I will say a few words about what's going on with respect to our operation in the country of Iran. The United States military, together with the wonderful Israeli partners, continues to totally demolish the enemy far ahead of schedule, and at levels that people have never seen before, actually. We're destroying more of Iran's missiles and drone capability every single hour, knocking them out like nobody thought was possible. As soon as they set off a missile, within 4 minutes, the launcher gets hit. They don't know what's happening. And I'm once again calling on all members of the Iranian Revolutionary Guard, the military and the police, to lay down their arms. They're only going to be killed. And now is the time to stand up for the Iranian people and help take back your country. You're going to have a chance after all these years to take back your country. Accept immunity. We'll give you immunity. And we'll be giving you really the right side of history, because that's what it is. So you'll be perfectly safe with total immunity, or you'll face absolutely guaranteed death. And I don't want to see that. They don't want to see it either. We also urge Iranian diplomats around the world to request asylum and to help us shape a new and better Iran with great potential. It's a country with great potential, has much better future, for Iran. It's now beginning. It's going to be, I think, a great future, and the United States will ensure that whoever leads the country next, Iran will not threaten America or its neighbors, Israel, anybody.
He later acknowledged Inter Miami co-owner Jorge Mas and also mentioned Alex Rodriguez while discussing Cuba. Trump congratulated Inter Miami co-owners Jorge Mas and Jose Mas for their work with the club. During the ceremony, Trump joked about several Inter Miami players who played key roles in the team's successful season, including Luis Suarez, Rodrigo de Paul, and Tadeo Allende. What a group of people. We could have a lot of fun with these guys. You can imagine how they celebrate, Trump said. Trump also talked about his early memories of watching Brazilian legend Pelé play for the New York Cosmos. While speaking, he turned the conversation to the long-running debate between Pelé and Messi.
2025 was the record-shattering season for Inter Miami beginning last summer at the historic FIFA Club World Cup, hosted for the first time right here in the USA. So exciting. I shouldn't say this because you'll say I'm old, but I watched Pelé play. He played for the Cosmos, you know that? And Steve Ross was a great friend. I don't know how many people remember Steve. He was a legendary businessman. He really started cable TV. He was way ahead of time and ultimately passed away tragically. But he started the Cosmos team and he wanted to get some good players. So he started with Pelé. I don't know, you may be better than Pelé. Pelé was pretty good. Who's better, him or Pelé?
Messi.
I think he is. But I have to say this, so I've seen a lot of great players come into the world of sports, and they came in from all different countries, all different players. They've come, in some cases, just from different states. They come to the Yankees, or they come to the Dodgers, or they come to whatever. But I've seen them come in from other countries, and there's such a clamor. Oh, so great, everything's great, but they don't win. This guy won. He came in, there was tremendous fanfare, and he won. You know, right? But it's true, they don't win. They come in and, you know, they're great players and they can even play okay, but they don't win. And Leo, you came in and you won, and that's something very hard to do, very unusual. And frankly, there's a lot more pressure put on you than anyone would know, because, you know, you're sort of expected to win, but almost nobody wins. They come in, they're great, they're the best in the world, they get paid a fortune. You came in and you won with all that pressure. That's an amazing tribute, so congratulations.
Jorge Mas then spoke about Inter Miami's growth since the club entered Major League Soccer as an expansion team in 2019. He also described how the team gained worldwide attention after Messi joined the club in July 2023. It's our aspiration to continue breaking barriers and putting no limits, to making sure Major League Soccer and Inter Miami are considered among the elite in global football, Mas said. During the ceremony, Messi presented the president with gifts, including a pink Inter Miami soccer ball. Jorge Mas and head coach Javier Mascherano also gave Trump an Inter Miami jersey and a limited edition Inter Miami watch engraved with the president's name.
Mr. Brent says USA 250 in the front, which we have on our jersey. And this is from 47. Lionel Messi's number 10 is the best-selling jersey in the world. All which we made, which hopefully will have a rightful place in the Oval Office, in dedication of you, dedicated for our championship. That's for you, Mr. President.
Thank you very much. It's crazy. Thank you.
And then, most importantly, this is a very, very special limited edition Inter Miami pink Tudor watch. It's etched on the back with your name, in a tribute to you, and special because time is a precious element. Time has a lot of meaning, I think, to all of us, and we wanted to give you that.
Several other well-known figures attended the event. Inter Miami players Luis Suarez, Tadeo Allende, and Rodrigo de Paul joined Messi at the ceremony. MLS Commissioner Don Garber sat next to Andrew Giuliani, who who leads the White House's World Cup task force. Retired baseball star Alex Rodriguez and members of Trump's cabinet also attended. After the reception, Trump invited Messi and the Inter Miami players into the Oval Office, which he described as the center of the world. The ceremony ended with Trump taking photos with the team. After he left the room, several cabinet members joined the players on a platform to take a final group photo, including Marco Rubio and Sean Duffy. That's all for now from Global Pulse Unplugged. Stay sharp, stay informed, and we'll see you next time.